William knelt beside the fire, his eyes reflecting the flickering flames. The orphanage was quiet, save for the occasional stir of a restless child. His little brothers and sisters slept soundly, unaware of the weight on his shoulders. Tonight, he would make a decision that would change everything. In the stillness of the night, a soft glow illuminated the room. William looked up, startled to see a beautiful woman with an ethereal presence. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that, the goddess Amalthea said, her voice gentle but firm. She held William in her loving embrace, and he felt an overwhelming sense of peace. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that, Amalthea continued, her words resonating deep within William's soul. As she spoke, William knew what he had to do. He would sacrifice his happiness and his future for the sake of the children he loved. Moved by his selflessness, the gods decided to give William a second chance. You will enter the cycle of reincarnation with our blessings, Amalthea said. William felt a warmth envelop him, and he knew he was not alone. Mama Ella, the kind woman who had raised him, stood beside him with a gentle smile, along with a herd of goats that had always brought comfort to the orphanage. William opened his eyes to a bright, new world. The air was crisp, and the scent of wild flowers filled his nostrils. He stood in a lush meadow, Mama Ella and the goats by his side. This was a world of swords and magic, and his new journey had just begun. In this new world, William discovered that he had been gifted extraordinary abilities. He could communicate with animals, heal wounds, and wield a sword with unmatched skill. As word of his talents spread, he became known as the legendary shepherd. William and his companions arrived at the village of Elysia, a peaceful settlement nestled in a valley. The villagers welcomed them with open arms, and William quickly became a beloved figure, helping with the herds and protecting the village from danger. Despite the tranquility of Elysia, shadows loomed on the horizon. Rumors of a dark sorcerer spreading fear and chaos reached the village. William knew that his new life would not be free from challenges, and he prepared to face this new threat. Understanding the importance of unity, William began training the villagers in the art of self-defense. Under his guidance, the villagers grew stronger and more confident, ready to protect their homes from any danger. One fateful night, the village was attacked by a band of marauders. William led the defense, his sword flashing in the moonlight. With the help of the villagers and his animal companions, they repelled the attackers, but it was clear that this was only the beginning. A mysterious stranger arrived in Elysia the following day, wounded and weary. He carried a message from the neighboring kingdom, warning of an impending invasion by the dark sorcerer's forces. William knew they needed to act quickly. William convened a council with the elders of Elysia and representatives from nearby villages. They formed an alliance, vowing to stand together against the common enemy. William's leadership was crucial in uniting the disparate groups. With a small group of trusted allies, William set out for the capital city to seek the king's aid. The journey was fraught with danger, but they pressed on, driven by their determination to protect their home. Arriving at the capital, William and his companions were granted an audience with the king. The court was skeptical, but the king, recognizing William's sincerity and bravery, agreed to lend his support. With the king's backing, William traveled across the kingdom, rallying troops and gathering resources. The people responded to his call, inspired by his courage and vision of a united front against darkness. The armies clashed on the wide plains outside the capital. William fought at the forefront, his presence a beacon of hope for the soldiers. The battle was fierce, but their combined strength began to turn the tide. In the midst of the battle, William confronted the dark sorcerer. Their duel was intense, a clash of light and darkness. William's love for his new family and friends fueled his strength, allowing him to gain the upper hand. With a final, powerful strike, William defeated the dark sorcerer. The battlefield fell silent as the enemy forces retreated, their leader vanquished. Cheers of victory echoed across the plains, and William was hailed as a hero. The kingdom began to rebuild, and William returned to Elysia with a sense of fulfillment. The villagers welcomed him back as a savior, and together they worked to restore their homes and lives. To celebrate their victory, the kingdom held the Festival of Light. People from all corners gathered to honor William and his companions. It was a time of joy, healing, and newfound hope. Peace was restored, but new challenges arose. Strange creatures and mysterious occurrences hinted at deeper, unresolved issues. William knew his journey was far from over. An ancient prophecy came to light, revealing that William's destiny was intertwined with the fate of the entire world. Guided by the goddess Amalthea, he set out to uncover the truth. William and his companions discovered a hidden temple, its walls adorned with cryptic symbols within its depths. They found clues to a great power that could either save or destroy the world. Guardians protected the temple, testing William's resolve and strength. After proving himself worthy, they entrusted him with a sacred relic that held the key to his quest. Following the temple's clues, William journeyed north to the frozen lands. The harsh climate and treacherous terrain tested his limits, but he pressed on, driven by his sense of duty. In the heart of the frozen lands, William encountered the Ice Queen, a powerful being with knowledge of the ancient prophecy. She revealed that only by mastering the elements could William fulfill his destiny. To gain the Ice Queen's aid, William underwent trials of fire and ice, facing his deepest fears and greatest challenges. With each trial, he grew stronger and more determined. William sought out the elemental guardians, beings of immense power who could teach him to harness the forces of nature. Each guardian presented a unique challenge, but William's resolve never wavered. Through rigorous training and unwavering perseverance, William mastered the elements. His newfound abilities made him a force to be reckoned with, ready to face whatever lay ahead. A storm of unprecedented magnitude gathered on the horizon, threatening to engulf the world in darkness. William knew that the final confrontation was approaching. William rallied an alliance of light, bringing together warriors, mages, and creatures from all realms, united by a common purpose. They prepared for the ultimate battle against darkness. The alliance launched a siege on the Dark Fortress, battling through waves of enemies. William's leadership and elemental prowess were crucial in their advance. In the heart of the fortress, William confronted the true source of darkness, a malevolent entity that fed on fear and hatred. The final battle was unlike anything he had faced before. Drawing on the love he had for his friends, family, and the world he had come to cherish, William unleashed a wave of pure light. The darkness recoiled, weakened by the power of love and light. In a moment of clarity, William realized that to truly vanquish the darkness, he would need to make one final sacrifice with a heavy heart. He channeled all his energy into a single, selfless act. As the darkness dissipated, the world was reborn in a burst of light. Nature flourished and peace was restored. William's sacrifice saved the world, leaving a legacy of hope and love. William returned to Elysia, where he was welcomed as a hero. The village had grown and thrived in his absence, a testament to the strength and resilience of its people. William planted seeds of hope throughout the kingdom, establishing schools, orphanages, and places of healing. His legacy inspired generations to come, spreading the message of love and light. A new generation of heroes emerged, inspired by William's story. They carried forward his teachings, ensuring that the light he had ignited would never fade. William's spirit lived on, guiding and protecting the world from beyond. As the eternal shepherd, he watched over his beloved home, ready to intervene if darkness ever threatened again. Each year, the kingdom celebrated the Festival of Remembrance, honoring William and all who had sacrificed for the greater good. It was a time of reflection, gratitude, and unity. William's adventures were recorded in the Book of Legends, a tome that became a source of inspiration for countless adventurers. His story was a reminder that even in the darkest times, light and love could prevail. On quiet nights, the winds whispered William's name, a gentle reminder of his enduring presence. The people of the kingdom felt his guidance in their hearts, a source of comfort and strength. A new order of guardians of light was established, dedicated to preserving the peace and protecting the kingdom. They followed in William's footsteps, embodying his values and principles. Though William's journey had ended, the quest for light and love continued. New adventures awaited, and the cycle of reincarnation promised that William's spirit would return when needed. A child was born in Elysia, bearing the mark of the shepherd. The villagers believed that this child was William reincarnated, destined to continue his legacy of light and love. Whispers of a new darkness began to spread, challenging the peace that William had fought so hard to achieve. The Guardians of Light prepared to face this new threat, guided by William's teachings. The kingdom united once more, ready to defend their home against the encroaching darkness. The heir of the shepherd stood at the forefront, embodying William's spirit and determination. In a climactic battle, the forces of light clashed with the agents of darkness. The heir of the shepherd led the charge, drawing on the strength and wisdom passed down by William. With the final victory secured, the kingdom entered a new era of peace and prosperity. William's legacy lived on as a beacon of hope and love that would guide the world for generations to come. The legendary shepherd had shown that, truly, only light could drive out darkness and only love could conquer hate.